This was absolutely brilliant. Victoria Derbyshire proper humiliates Jacob Rees-Mogg using his own words against him. So, to give you a little bit of context, over the past couple of days there's been a third reading of the Rwanda bill, which is basically going to put into law that Rwanda is a safe country. It's not going to actually make it a safe country, but they're going to legislate to say it is. On top of that, there's been a couple of amendments to make the bill even more inhumane, which has spurred a lot of Tory infighting. The amendments received around about 60 rebel votes from the Conservatives because the government did support it, and there's been a lot of speeches by these rebels in the debate on how the bill in its current form isn't going to work. With the rest of the Parliament having their sensible heads on and not voting for the amendments, they were both defeated. But this gave the Prime Minister a bit of squeaky bum time, because if the rebels voted against his bill, then it would kill it, and this is his flagship policy. Thankfully for Sunak, the rebel alliance fell apart faster than wet toilet paper. Out of the 60-odd rebels, only 11 of them actually voted against the bill, sticking to their guns. The rest of them showed that they were completely spineless and voted for the bill, the one that won't work in its current form. Jacob Rees-Mogg is questioned about why he voted for the bill when he's already said that it won't work, and he just gets himself tied up in knots trying to explain why it should work. Maybe. Well, not before the election. Possibly.
We have a bill with loopholes in it,
which you've described as ineffective.
Which I think is going to be harder to make effective, that is true. But I still think, and this is completely consistent, then it's better than what we had immediately after the judgment.
Your actual words were...
Yeah, I still think it is better.
It will not work.
Well, and time will tell. I'd be delighted if I turn out to be wrong.
Of course you would, but you actually said to stop illegal migration via the small boats, this bill will not work.
I would have been in favour of tightening it, which is why I voted for the amendments.
I understand that.
But
in the end, you voted for a bill that you have already told people will not work.
This is completely consistent, because it has Yes, because compared to where we were when we had the judgment from the Supreme Court, which we knew couldn't work. So what I've said is an expression of opinion, from the fact of something that wouldn't work, to an opinion that I think this is less likely to work than an amended bill, to a bill that I hope will work, but it's better than remaining with the status quo.
Okay.
That must be sensible and consistent.
Do you think this bill will now suddenly stop the boats, then?
I don't think it will work speedily, because I think we will have more appeals.
Will it stop the boats?
It depends on your time frame. I think it's...
If
you're talking about between now and a general election, I think it is unlikely we will see flights going before an election.
Will it stop the boats?
If flights go, it will stop the boats. But
In a bizarre exchange, Richard Tice, the leader of the right-wing Reform Party, got his ass handed to him by a right-wing journalist who used to be part of an extreme right-wing think tank. And if you want to see what on earth's going on there, then you need to watch the video that's on screen now. Thanks for watching, don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.